Hello, Prophia users. With CAM reconciliation season around the corner, we've put together a tool that will save you a lot of time and manual verification. From your asset list page, click on the Reports option on the top left-hand side of the screen. That will take you to our Portfolio Reports page where we have created a report that you can run to verify CAM-related lease data that links back to the original document. That is going to be here under the lease report tile. And you can see here we have a template by the name of CAM report. Go ahead and click on that blue hyperlink. The next step is to select the assets that you'll be working on. You can search for any asset by using the search bar on the top left-hand side of the pop-up window, or alternatively, you can scroll through your list of assets to select the one that you'll be working on. You can select any mixture of buildings and assets that you'd like, or you can select all to run the report for your entire portfolio. Once you've selected your assets, go ahead and hit the Run Report green button. Once the report has finished loading, you will be able to see CAM-related data for all of your tenants on one screen. Let me walk you through these data points. First, we have the building name, tenant DBA, the lease status, which is always set to active, what the lease suites are, the lease square footage, the term type, the commencement date, the expiration date of both the current term, the lease type, the OpEx and tax type, the pro rata share. Now, if the pro rata share is a single numeral for both the tax and OpEx purposes, then we just capture it as pro rata share. Some leases, however, do have different pro rata shares for either OpEx and or tax, in which case we would capture them separately, and that's what the difference between these three pro rata share columns are here. Next, we have expense accounts and tax accounts. Any gross up verbiage? Is there OpEx cap year? Is there an OpEx cap amount? We also capture data around base years. Now, depending on how the lease is written, they might have a single numerical or data point for a base year, or they might have it split up between OpEx or tax. So if it's one single data point for both OpEx and type and tax, then we will go ahead and capture it here as base year or base year stop. If the lease specifies that the base year needs to be split up between OpEx and tax, then we'll go ahead and capture it separately here. We're also capturing any fixed OpEx, fixed real estate taxes, BSAC rent, and BSAC interest rate. If you wanted to verify or check for yourself any of this data that's on this document, all you would need to do is click on the blue hyperlink, which is going to take you to the lease document where we pulled this information from. In this case, it has taken us directly back to the main lease agreement for this tenant where we have captured the real estate tax inclusions and exclusions. If you wanted to customize this report any further, you want to use the navigation pane on the right-hand side of the screen. To delete any of these data points that are not applicable to you, all you need to do is find the tile that represents the column, for example, base tax year stop, and just click on the X icon within that tile to remove it. If you wanted to add any additional data points, all you would need to do is click on this Add Column dropdown, where you can search for your data point, or you can scroll through to find any additional data points that you would want to pull in. Once you have added and deleted the columns that you'd like, you can then use our Filters tab. And we automatically have it filtered here by active leases and then specific lease types. If you wanted to, you can add more filters by hitting this drop-down bar menu here. And then go ahead and add whatever filter you'd like. So let's say, for example, that you only want to see your customers that have a pro rata share between 0 and 50%. Go ahead and hit apply. And that's automatically going to update that report for you. Once you've added the appropriate columns and the appropriate filters to your report, you're welcome to save report as, and go ahead and name this report template what you'd like, and then hit save. Now you're welcome to also export this reports to PDF and to Excel as well by using these blue hyperlinks here on the top right-hand side of the screen. And now when I click again into my reports tab on the top left-hand side of the screen, that report template that I just created will live right here for me, where I can just click on it one more time and it's going to rerun that report I said just created it. We hope that you will find this report useful during the CAM reconciliation season. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to your account's customer success manager. Also, feel free to reach out to support@prophia.com. Thank you very much and happy CAM rec season.